Hey there, it's Paul Anthony here from EMP DJ, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create content for your website using AI. So I've been building websites for the last 15 years. I've built over 200 websites, and I've done SEO for many different businesses, including DJs as well. So I'm going to show you how I use ChatGPT to go and create excellent content for your website that's not plagiarized, it's not copied, it's unique, and it's going to use the keywords the way they're meant to be used. So let's get stuck into it. Now, the first thing you should do when creating content for any website is go straight to the Google Keyword Planner, because Google knows exactly how many times that people are typing what keywords each month. And so we don't want to guess what we think the keywords might be. We want to go to Google, find out exactly what people are typing, and then put those keywords into the website. So let's go to the Google Keyword Planner. Now, if you have a paid AdWords account, it does help because Google's going to give us more accurate results. But even without a paid account, we can still get some of the important keywords. So come to the Google Keyword Planner and then click Discover New Keywords. And I'm going to imagine that I have a wedding DJ business in New York, for example, and we're going to run with that and find keywords related to that topic. So I'm going to type in wedding DJ New York, wedding DJs, and maybe like DJ service New York, right? So I put those keywords in there. You only need 2 or 3. We need to make sure we set the correct country or region. So I'm going to go and type New York in. It says there's up to 33 million people in that region, so we're going to save that. And one last little hack we're going to do is we're going to go to Google and we're going to type in wedding DJs New York, and we're going to find the first DJ business that's actually listed on Google. And it looks like we've got this guy here, Bronx Wedding and Party DJ. So we're going to copy his website address and put that in here to get more related keywords. So that's going to help Google know what kind of topic that we're looking for. So start with that, click Get Results. And straight away, we get a whole bunch of keywords suggested right here. So I'm going to try and put this in order with the most highest search volume at the top. And as I was saying, it doesn't give us overly accurate results because we don't have a paid AdWords account. But we can see that the best words are wedding DJ New York wedding DJs, wedding DJ NYC, New York City wedding DJ, New York City wedding DJs, and wedding DJs in New York. They're the main ones, but I'm going to actually just grab all of them. Most of these ones here, I'm going to click them, and we're going to add them to our keyword plan, and then we're going to bring that over to ChatGPT soon and get it to use the keywords. But we are going to actually let ChatGPT know how to use the keywords, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. So let's continue. We're adding DJ Service New York, Best Wedding DJs New York, Best Wedding DJ New York. I don't like to use the word best in my content all the time unless you can find a creative way of saying it without saying you're the best, because it sounds a bit cheesy. But yeah, we're just going to add a few more words and save that. Now, what we can do is we can go and download our keyword plan, CSV file, and check that out. So Google's going to give us a CSV file, and the first thing we want to do is clean it up. We don't need all of this stuff. This is related to AdWords stuff, and what we really want to know is essentially the keyword and the monthly search results. So we've got the monthly search results there. I'm going to delete the first 2 rows, just basically cleaning up this CSV file so we can see what's going on. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to choose what's our primary keyword and what are our secondary keywords. Now, the primary keyword is the one keyword that we choose that it's the pinnacle of all keywords for that page or category, which is wedding DJs. So we want to choose the one best keyword because we're going to use that in the permalink. So up the top, the permalink is also known as the URL. We're going to put the keyword there. It might be something like wedding-dj-new-york, right? So let's have a look here. I can order this list in order of highest to lowest. I'll order that list. Great. So I think Wedding DJ New York seems logical. Let's go with that. Now I've got a little bit of notes here just to explain a little bit more about primary and secondary keywords. So the primary keyword is, as I was saying, it's the number one keyword, and that keyword we're going to use it in the permalink, we're going to use it in the page title, we're going to use it in the first paragraph, we're going to use it once in the body, and we're going to use it once in the last paragraph. And so we're kind of using this keyword just a little bit more than the secondary keywords to let Google know that this is what this page is about, and that's the most important word that we want to rank for. Now we don't want to overdo it, but that's just as much as we do want to do it to let Google know that message. Then, as far as all the other words, we're going to consider them secondary keywords. We want to try and use one of each variation throughout the page. And that's where ChatGPT is very clever, because if you give it specific criteria, like here's how we should use the primary keyword, here's how we should use the secondary keyword, ChatGPT is really good at following such instructions. So let's get that keyword and say, okay, I need to create content for my DJ website. The primary keyword was it Wedding DJs New York? Double check that. Where's our spreadsheet? So Wedding DJ New York. And this keyword must be used. Now I'm going to go to my notes here and tell it exactly how it should be used. I'm just going to paste that in there. Must be used in the permalink. It must be used in the page title, in the first paragraph, in the body, in the last paragraph, and must be used in a natural way, correct grammar. First of all, can you give me some great page titles or topics? So let's make it that we're kind of doing a bit of a blog style thing. So first, before we get stuck into the actual content writing, we're going to ask it for some headlines and choose the best one. So let's see what we got. Best wedding DJs in New York, elevate your big day with unforgettable music. Wedding DJs in New York, professional DJs for an unforgettable reception. Hire top-notch wedding DJs in New York. So we've got some great titles. We're using the keyword in there, and it's used in a natural way. It's not like just slapped in the middle. So let's go with this one. This looks good. The ultimate guide to hiring wedding DJs in New York. Or what about the ultimate guide to hiring your wedding DJ? Let's just go non-plural. In New York. So I'm going to let ChatGPT know I'm going to go with this one. First, what we want to do before we go on now, once we got the titles, we want to ask ChatGPT to first give us a blog outline, right? So I'm going to go with the ultimate guide to hiring a wedding DJ in New York. Please give me a blog outline. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because if you ask ChatGPT just to go and write something and say, I want you to write 1,000 words on this topic, it's going to give you very general text and it's not going to be very unique. You want to make it unique. And the way to get some content that's actually more in-depth and elaborate is to first ask ChatGPT to make a blog outline. So we do that and you'll see that it's got a full detailed outline that it's breaking down. So now what we're going to do after this is complete is we're going to then remind ChatGPT of the rules and then ask it to write a little bit on each section. Let's go back to the rules again that I have here. Using the page title, blah, blah. Okay. Great. Now, let's start writing the content. Here are the rules again for the primary keyword Wedding DJ New York. Right? I give it the rules and then say As for the secondary keywords, then I'm going to give it the rules for the secondary keywords, which are try to use as many variations as possible, only need once per variation, must use in a natural way with correct English and grammar. So I'm going to paste that in. As for the secondary keywords, and I'm going to say these are the words here, and then we're going to go back to Google. We're going to copy everything except for the primary keyword. Paste that over here. We got it. It's all here. So I'm just going to remove that image file. Okay, so I'm giving it all the keywords, but before I actually push enter, now we need to go and tell it to work on the first part. So let's say we want 1,000 words, and we've got introduction, we've got how many sections? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections and a conclusion. So let's say we ask ChatGPT to do about 150 words on each section, times 8, it's over 1,000 words, right? So let's do that. And so first thing you want to do is let's start on the introduction. So I'm going to actually say it just like that. Let's start working on the introduction. I want around 100 to 150 words for this section. I'm going to say the introduction only. I don't want it to go on yet. Push enter. Now, ChatGPT is going to go and write this introduction for us. And then when we go and write the rest of the sections, we don't have to remind it of the rules every time, because the way ChatGPT works is it's going to have a memory of the history of that conversation that you have. So each time you create a new chat, it stores the history of that chat and into the history of the conversation. And you can refer back to things that you previously discussed in that same conversation. So let's have a quick read to see what ChatGPT has produced for us. So we got the ultimate guide to hiring your wedding DJ in New York. Your wedding DJ is one of the most memorable moments of your life, and the right wedding DJ in New York can set the perfect tone for the celebration. Now you'll see that it's already used the keyword there in the first sentence. Excellent. Google loves that because it lets Google know that that's what this page is about. From your first dance to the final song of the night, music plays a crucial role in creating unforgettable memories. A skilled DJ does more than just play music. They read the crowd, keep the energy high, and ensure every moment flows seamlessly. So far, it sounds pretty good. In fact, it sounds very good. So let's continue. With so many New York wedding DJs to choose from, finding the perfect match for your day can be overwhelming. Whether you're looking for a Manhattan wedding DJ, so we've got another keyword in there, or exploring options for a wedding DJ in NYC. So again, it's kind of used the keyword in there in a kind of natural way. This guide will help you navigate the process. We'll cover everything from selecting the best wedding DJs in New York City to understanding the average cost of a wedding DJ in New York and ensuring the best choice for your celebration. So it's amazingly used a whole group of keywords and kept it sounding natural and not off topic. So I love it so far. Let's go and ask it to talk about the next section. So what's the next section? Number 1, I'm going to paste this, copy and paste what it says here and say, and I also want to reaffirm that the last thing that it wrote was really good. So I'm going to say that was excellent. Now let's work on the next part. And I'm going to paste it in and say I want approximately 100 to 150 words. I don't want much more because I don't want this page to stretch out and become too long. But you can ask it for 300 words on each section if you want to. Let's go. So the next section was why a wedding DJ is essential for your big day. And here we have a wedding DJ in New York does far more than just play music. They create the soundtrack to one of the most important days of your life. A professional DJ ensures that every moment from the ceremony to the last dance flows effortlessly, setting the right tone for each part of the celebration. So I think it sounds pretty good. Obviously, you can go and read this and double check it and proofread it and make sure that it aligns with your business and everything is accurate and true. You want to make sure that as well. But I'm pretty happy with that so far, and we're going to keep moving on to the next section. So let's get that together. Part 2. Now I'm going to say love it. Next part. Again, 100 to 150 words. Great. So by doing it section at a time, ChatGPT can really focus on the detail of what it's saying there, rather than me saying, all right, now go and write the whole however many words it is. It's not going to be of the same quality. And I know because I've tested it, and it's not going to come out the same way. So by doing it section at a time, or first asking for a blog outline and then doing it section at a time, you're going to get something that's a lot more in-depth and well written and sort of informative as well. So the next thing is what to look for. So when choosing a wedding DJ in New York, experience matters. Weddings are unique events that require precise timing, smooth transitions, and ability to adapt to the mood of the crowd. A seasoned DJ understands how to balance the romantic moments with high-energy dance sets, ensuring seamless flow throughout the night. It all sounds pretty good. In fact, if you're not happy with any part that it comes up with, you can correct it. You can say, I like that, but I want you to mention this. And you can put your own unique lessons or things that you want to get across, so that you're uniquifying the content a little bit more and not just using what has been delivered. But in terms of plagiarism, I've checked how ChatGPT works, and you can check. If I copy any section, like if I copy a sentence here, and then I go and put that into Google with talking marks or apostrophes, that's going to show if those words exist on another website out there. So let's go and have a look. So I get that sentence, I put it in the apostrophe there. Boom. It doesn't exist on Google. That means that sentence is completely unique, doesn't exist anywhere in the world. So this is not plagiarized content. It is unique, and Google loves unique content. Google doesn't know if it's written by AI. They only know if it's plagiarized or not. So that is the next thing. So we're going to keep going, and basically you're going to continue with each section all the way to the end. And then at the end, maybe for the conclusion, you might ask just for 100 words and, for the conclusion, because it doesn't need to be as big as the rest. But the other thing you want to do is in the conclusion, you want to ask ChatGPT to make sure it has a call to action. And the call to action might be, now visit the website and, go to the inquiry form and fill that in, or pick up the phone, give us a call, or book into our calendar. That's what you should do at the end of that content. So I hope this video helps. I'm not going to go into it much further, because you know what to do now. All you got to do is continue doing what I've said here. Perfect each section, piece it all together, and you're going to have a very amazing page of SEO content to go and paste into your website. Then you just got to add some pictures, set the permalink, and you are set to go. So if you got any questions, put them in the comments down below, and I'll look forward to hearing